Welcome to Listaso. In this video, we'll talk about sales rep control. Making sure that your sales reps are where they are, where they're supposed to be, visiting your customers, creating orders, and making sure that they're being the most effective and efficient during business hours. So you know they're on the road, they're placing their orders, they're visiting their customers, and everything is under your control. So let's go ahead and get started. So, how do you keep your sales reps the most efficiently possible during business hours? Well, for starters, with our system, as you're looking at on the screen, there's a few ways and a few options that we offer that will help you make sure that your reps are where they're supposed to be. So, number one, we have our timesheet. This will allow you to they don't have to get to the office to punch in a time card or anything like that. From their house, while they're out on the road, before they start, they can clock in, and then once they're done, they can clock out. We even have a feature that allows you to make sure that they actually clock in before they can use anything else on the app. So that way, you can make sure that they clock in, whether they did it late or early, you'll know when they clock in. And everything that I'm about to show you also captures the GPS location of the rep, so you can then verify on our web admin back office where they were. So now that we're clocked in, we can even go ahead and now enter, starting with our mileage feature, so you know how much distance they actually covered and everything during business hours. Another great feature is our real-time GPS tracker. Within the app, as long as your device has a GPS on it, we'll be able to see specifically where your sales rep was and where he is during business hours and during the specific date that you want. And you'll be able to keep track of that with a report, a special report that we have on our web admin. So all those features you're always going to be able to see that information directly from any computer pretty much through our web admin. Now from here, now we have our timesheet clocked in, we have the mileage running. Now another great feature is when your rep goes to a specific customer, we have the log feature here at the bottom. We'll click on that and this gives you three options. Number one, log a visit. Let's say your rep goes to a customer and for whatever reason, there was no order placed. You need to keep track. If you're not doing it, you need to keep track of what's going on. How many times you're actually visiting a customer. Imagine you're visiting a customer 4 times in a month, once a week, and they're only buying once from you. The other 3 times that you're visiting the customer could be better employed visiting other customers, of course. Visiting faraway customers or redistributing your routes. You could visit that specific customer only once or twice a month to make sure that everything's okay, instead of visiting that specific one 4 times a month. So with this, your rep can go ahead and select the reason why there was not a sale. Owner manager was not in. He is only in on Tuesdays after 4 p.m. Save. So now any rep, whether it's the manager, the owner, or because you had to replace the rep because we went on vacation or anything else, they'll know by going into the log that, okay, the manager, the owner, is only in on Tuesdays after 4 p.m. We don't need to go at any other time. So there's a couple options here, reasons, and these can be modified to suit your needs. So whether it was just a merchandising, collect, visit even, you can just go ahead and select it and you'll be good. You can add notes directly from the app. Any notes that the customer needs to add, anything you need to remember, you can go ahead and add it directly here, and you can take a picture. Directly from the app, you'll be able to take pictures, let's say of product displays, of the storefront, or anything else you can imagine. Maybe they moved you from one aisle to another, all your products were moved within the store, or even maybe a competitor is using your display for their own products. All that can be taken a picture of, saved, and everything is backed up in our web admin. So you can make sure that everything's going according to your plan and to your needs. Now, all these features work directly from our Sales app. There's no need to buy any special equipment. You don't need to install a GPS tracker on the car or anything like that. Everything is right here and available to you from the start. So to give you an idea of how it looks in our back office system, here you can see our sales rep GPS log. From here, you'll be able to go in and check on any rep, and you'll see all the orders that they placed, all the visit logs that they recorded, and you can see a little triangle when they were way off the line, a little X when it was just that the GPS didn't capture the location, was not available at the time, and a little check mark when they actually were where they were supposed to be. So let's say this customer right here, we'll go ahead and click on this, and here you can see that this was way off. From here, we see that the rep was all the way in California and the customer was here in Florida. What happened, you know? This will give you an idea of where your sales reps are when they're visiting customers or when they log in a visit because the customer could not purchase, you know? So here you can keep track of all that information directly from our web admin. As you can see, there's a ton of features that you can use to make sure that your reps are being efficient, increasing your sales and increasing their productivity during business hours. Again, thank you very much for watching. Make sure that you visit our website so you can implement all these features with your sales reps as soon as possible. Subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions or anything, please make sure that you schedule an online demo. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.